What's up, everyone? My name is Diane, and this is Recreation Outside Las Vegas, where I travel around Nevada, Utah, Arizona, California, and beyond. In today's adventure, I am going to test out my car camping setup for 2 nights. Recently, I built a bed platform, and now I want to try it out. So I'm going to go over how I have it set up and what I want to change in the future. Also, join me on this road trip. I'm going to meet up with some friends outside of Kirch, Nevada, and then I am going to head on home through the back roads of Caliente and check out some awesome stuff out there. So this is going to be quite the adventure, so I hope you stick around. And if you're not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing because I have some awesome videos coming up and I want you to join me. All right, let's get started. I just want to take a moment to thank Eddie and Chuck, who are my Patreon supporters. They help fuel this adventure. If you would like to become a Patreon member, please click the link in the bio. Alright, first road trip with the build in the back of the vehicle. So definitely need to adjust some things for next time. I need to fix the storage on the roof. But if I really needed to, I could just climb into bed as soon as I get to my destination. So let's hit the road. On the first stop, I visited Kirch Wildlife Management Area, where there is a hot creek that is about 85 degrees year-round. If you want to watch the video for Kirch Wildlife Management Area, I will leave it linked in the description and also in a card. So I'm taking the Trailblazer on a test run with the bed setup. So I didn't have to organize too much because most of my stuff actually fit under the bed. I want to get some storage containers that I can put on top. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do that, whether I want to make something flat so I can put solar panels and put my stuff underneath, but otherwise not too much setup going on. I'm actually going to string some lights up here tonight so that I can have some light when I'm inside my vehicle. And yeah, so I mean, the biggest thing is I took a lounge chair, so that took up a lot of room, which could have gone on the roof. But another big thing is my water. I've got 7 gallons of water, and I've got 2 coolers, a drink cooler and a food cooler. So I need to figure out the cooler situation. I might build another platform next to the bed and try to put the coolers underneath. Bruce is over there looking at those other dogs. He wants to play so bad. But I put him usually on this 25-foot lead and just wrapped around the hitch. But anyways, so here's the inside. The bed looks so cozy. I have a king size down comforter that's folded in half, so I'll only use half of it and the rest will still be cushion. I've got my clothes hanging up there. So like I said, the main thing was this lounge chair that took up most of the room. I really wanted to sit and watch this sunset. It is just so pretty. It's like pastel. In here, which is super easy to get to, I just open the door. I've got first aid kit, roadside stuff, cleaning stuff, you know, extra water for the car, not drinking water, but car water in case my car overheats or something. I've got a toilet back there. I've got a chair. I've got some trekking poles and some tripods under there. So, and there's a little table, easy to get to. All right, here it is all set up with those lights. Oh my God, there's mosquitoes everywhere. And here it is. Pretty cozy. I can get right in through here. So, not too bad, and I can look outside. But I'm going to get this door shut so that I don't get eaten up by mosquitoes tonight. Well, there's one downside to this place. Look, I got stung by a mosquito on my lip. And it's huge. It looks awful. I don't think I've ever been stung by a mosquito on my lip, but look how swollen it is. That happened like 20 minutes ago, and I was trying to hurry to get in the car to get away from the mosquitoes. This is definitely a time where possibly the tent would be a better idea, because at least I could hang out in the fresh air. I need a mosquito net type deal set up. Oh my god, look at it. It looks awful. Good morning. The swelling of the lip has gone down quite a bit, but it's still pretty swollen. Doesn't really bother me like it did last night. I am making breakfast, and I'm going to reorganize the vehicle, which I didn't really want to have to do with this setup, so I've got to figure some things out. And then if it's warm enough, we will go swimming again. If it's not, we will head on down the road. Boy, I've been experiencing so many new places that every place I go to, I feel like it's my new go-to spot. But I'm not done exploring new places, so this is a pretty cool spot though. On the next stop, I visited the Bristol Wells ghost town, which was 45 minutes outside of Kirch, and Bristol Wells Road actually led me right to Kirch, where I was meeting up with some folks who were in the Kirch area. So this was a perfect little pit stop on the road trip. I will have the Bristol Wells video linked in the description below and in a card. I met up with some folks that are elk hunting this week, so I wanted to see what they were doing, what their operation is, and
oh, I bet they go this way here. Deer here.
But what's that one for? Maybe to reach across.
Yeah, let me try.
Written on a water bottle that said we'll be here on this day. August 1st? Yeah. Yeah, this might be the ticket. That's what I thought, because right here.
ready to go? Going out to scout some more. Evening scout. The sunset. So pretty. Everyone, I did my second night in the camper conversion in my 2004 Chevy Trailblazer SUV, and I didn't sleep too comfortably again last night, and I think what I want to do is actually make the bed bigger, make it take up the entire space in the back so that I have more room to stretch out. Believe it or not, Bruce is tiny, but he takes up a lot of room. And the space next to me is just being taken up by stuff anyways. So, I mean, I wanted to use that as a sitting area, but I don't think that that's very practical. So I think I'm going to create another platform and just put that side by side, and then use that as an entire sleeping area, and I can just still have everything I need, and it'll be underneath. So I think that that's going to be one of the changes I make. I wanted to use this trip as a trip to test out the system and see what kind of changes I wanted to make, so 2 nights was perfect. I'm going to head home now, but I'm going to take a back way. I want to take the Rainbow Canyon area and go to the Elgin Schoolhouse and then come out in a different spot. So I won't be taking the 93 back home. So, all right, we are about to hit the road. So I'm on the 318 going towards the Elgin Schoolhouse, which is a historic schoolhouse that is still standing. It's considered a Nevada State Park, but normally it's closed. You gotta call ahead of time to get to see the inside. But this is a cool back way, and it'll drop you off right at Coyote Springs on the 93. So sometimes I like to take the scenic route, and it'll be a good way to end my trip. I left early today, earlier than anticipated, so I figured the scenic route was definitely an option for me. So we just pulled over for a potty break to look at this really cool bridge, and the wildflowers are popping right now. So, all right, let's get back on the road. We made it to the Elgin Schoolhouse, which is the last stop on this little road trip. Then it's kind of like a bumpy dirt road that leads right to Coyote Springs on the 93. I am done with that almost 40-mile gnarly dirt road. It's a mix between washboard and like sharp rock. That will for sure claim all of your tires if you're not careful, but I'm glad to have that over with. It took me almost 2 hours to get through it. Now, time to get home. If you enjoyed the video, let me know, and if you have any suggestions for my build, please let me know in the comments below, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this little road trip. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this